This is perfect for the Chicago Bulls. We're going to be talking about the key takeaways from tonight's win against the Washington Wizards. This is your host, Rico Greenhowe, and you have found yourself on another episode of Bulls Digest. And so tonight, the Chicago Bulls beat the Washington Wizards 127-108. I think that this was a complete team effort for the Chicago Bulls. They had 7 players who were in double digits. We had a huge run in the second quarter. I think we dominated with points off the bench as well. The Chicago Bulls really took it to the Washington Wizards defensively out there. And so that was great to see because we know that the Chicago Bulls can play defense. It's all about the effort and the energy. And so let's go ahead and jump into the key takeaways from tonight's game. And I wanted to go ahead and start with I think really the MVP of the game. And it starts with Vooch. I think that Vooch did a terrific job tonight just establishing himself in the paint. He had 19 points. He had 12 rebounds. He had 4 assists. He was plus 23. But what I found impressive about Vooch was just the footwork. I mean, there were several times where he literally goes up with a ball fake and then comes back around and pivots, and it's just a nice move. I think Stacey King talked about this throughout the broadcast or one of his plays. It almost looked like Akeem Olajuwon, but it was great to see Vooch go ahead and really work inside because this year he has been really focused on working inside out, and I think that Vooch just continues to look very good. He's right there at an all-star level with Zach LaVine. And so next, I want to go ahead and give an MVP over to, I think, Ayo. I think that Ayo played extremely well. He had to step in and start tonight because Patrick Williams did not play. Look, he had 12 points. He had 3 assists. He had 2 steals. 3 rebounds, 1 block. He was plus 22. But what I like most about Ayo is just the defensive effort, his energy out there. I mean, he was scrapping. He was knocking, basketballs away. I think at one point he just takes it away from somebody. He was a one-man fast break out there. So I think that Ayo did a terrific job of setting the defensive tone for this team. And so we needed that tonight. And then next up, just Josh Giddey. And so I think that Josh Giddey played very well tonight. I was very impressed with his ability to create contact and get to the line. Tonight, I had him at 7 of 8 from the free throw line, and I think that he did a terrific job of drawing this contact and getting to the free throw line. The offense really took care of itself tonight. He had 11 points. He had 4 rebounds, but I was impressed with the way that he assisted the basketball tonight. I think that that was huge for our pace tonight. And I think that that really helped this team kind of get it going after a slow first quarter. So Josh Giddey really focused, I think, over the last couple games. I think that he is playing very well. And so next up in this starting lineup, just talking about Coby White. And so Coby White, 21 points tonight, 2 assists, 8 rebounds, 1 steal, 1 block tonight. Very impressed with just the shot-making ability from Coby White because, look, it started off slow for the Chicago Bulls shooting the 3-point shot tonight, but then Coby White really got it going for us tonight. And so 5 of 9 from downtown. He was 7 of 13 overall. He really made some tough shots out there. And I liked his handle tonight, his handle and his work to get to his spots. I loved seeing Coby White operate tonight, so I think that he did a terrific job as far as giving us a spark tonight on the offensive end. And Zach LaVine, 18 points, 4 assists, 1 rebound. He was plus 25. But what I like about Zach LaVine is he continues to really pick his spots out there. And if players are going, then he's going to make sure that we continue to get it over to the hot hand. He is not getting in the way out there. And I love that both him and Vooch have really bought into what this team is trying to do. They are playing at an all-star level, and it's not like they need a whole bunch of high usage rate. And so Zach LaVine, I think that he did a great job once again with the pace and play and everything else. And so next up, talking about another MVP, let me jump over to THT tonight. So look, 13 points. He had 2 assists. He had 1 rebound. He also had 1 block, and he was plus plus 12 tonight. And so what I love about THT is just the professionalism for one, because there's times where he's not playing and he comes in and he's an immediate impact as if he has been in the rotation. And next up, I like the fact that he is just simply a bucket. So if we need a basket and you need somebody to possibly get an and-one, I think that THT is your guy. And so I like what he is doing once he gets out there. And I think that, he really helps this team, especially a team that is trying to figure it out with these younger players. Here is a player that has played on a championship team. He has championship experience. I think that really can rub off on a young group when they're trying to find their way here. So THT, I think he does a great job as far as leading the bench tonight. Next up, Jalen Smith. So Jalen Smith, I know, he ran into that situation with the knee injury, and I think that maybe that kind of slowed him down a little bit, but I think he's finding his rhythm now. 12 points, 9 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 block. He was +1 tonight. And I like some of the passes that he was doing tonight. I think that point forward position was cool for him tonight. He had a nice pass to Josh Giddey on a backdoor early on in the game. And then also, too, with his ability to rim run, right? That's one of the things that I think a lot of Chicago Bulls fans wanted to see. They wanted to see Jalen Smith, this athleticism at the center position. And you see it because there's a play where Alex Sarr knocks the ball away on a rebound attempt and misses it. And then immediately Jalen Smith goes to the front of the rim and gets fouled. I think it goes to the free throw line. But anyway, running the floor like that, I think put him in position to get some good baskets tonight. And Modest Buzelis, look, we're finally seeing some Modest Buzelis. And what I love about Modest Buzelis is you can tell that he's working on his game. Not only is he knocking down three-point shots, but he's also showing now the ability to get to the cup. Before, you were seeing some of those shots blocked, and you were also seeing travels. Today, we saw him get to the basket and convert, so that lets you know that he is getting used to the physicality. He's getting used to really going out there and playing at this level, this game speed, and I think it's only going to get better for Modest Buzelis. Did he make some mistakes tonight? You betcha. He absolutely did. He had some fouls where you go, oh, you shouldn't have did that. But the only way that this young man is going to learn is he has to play, and he plays hard. And so, like it's been said before, I'm willing to go ahead and say, you know what, we play him through those mistakes tonight. So Modest Buzelis plays tonight. I still think he should get some more game time in a blowout victory like this, but at least he is getting on the floor. I think he was one of the first off the bench. Maybe I have to go back and look, but he was in that first rotation. So that is good that Billy Donovan is now going to Modest Buzelis. And so next up, Dalen Terry. Look, Dalen Terry, I know he doesn't have a huge box score tonight, but still, I like the energy. I like the chippiness. So you always need that tonight. He had 2 points, couple of assists. And then with Julian Phillips, you got to give him credit tonight coming off an illness, 8 points, 5 rebounds. He also had an assist and he was plus 22 tonight. So for him to come off of an illness and then be a plus 22 off the bench, that is huge for this team. I think he had just got cleared, just a couple days ago or something like that. He was cleared to come back to the practice and then he was cleared to go ahead and play. And so it's good to see that Julian Phillips was able to shake that off. I think that he's going to continue to get better as he continues to get minutes. And so as we go ahead and shift focus now and really look at the team box score and some of the team takeaways or some of the key takeaways in the team box score, I think first you got to start with the points in the paint. The Chicago Bulls win that 60-46. I talked about Vooch really establishing the tempo there. And then there were several rim runs, whether it was Jalen Smith getting there. I think that Josh Giddey did a good job as far as getting downhill. So the Chicago Bulls got the message to go ahead and attack the paint. That's good. And then as far as the assists tonight, look, they were very efficient there, 29 assists tonight. So that was good for the Chicago Bulls, moving the basketball around. We won with the turnovers in the sense that we did not have as many as the Wizards tonight. And so that is a good sign when your team is not beating themselves. And as far as rebounding, look, 50-43 in favor of the Chicago Bulls. That is good. As far as the activity defensively tonight, we had 4 blocks compared to the Wizards 3, so that's good. And then when you look at the field goal percentage tonight, I think it was pretty even for the Chicago Bulls for the most part. Look, 50%, I'll take that from the field, and then 35 from 3, not bad, but you'll take that comparatively speaking to the Wizards, who shot 42.9 and then 27% from three here. So they've really struggled. I think at times they really bogged down on the offensive end. And you could tell with the younger players that they have, they're trying to figure it out game by game, situation by situation. And I think that they settled really for a lot of three-point shots, especially when they got down and behind. And so with that being said, look, I think that this was a good win for the Chicago Bulls. I know it's against the Washington Wizards, which is, one of the worst defenses in the league. I get it. They are struggling at this point in time. But hey, this is what a full rebuild would look like if we were going to do this and go with younger players. And so I totally understand the situation that the Wizards are in. And the Chicago Bulls, look, we need to continue to get these type of wins. We need to continue to learn how to win. And more importantly, in these situations, we have to continue to, I think, throw the younger players out there in order for them to grow and see what you really have. You've got to continue to evaluate these players. And so these are games that I would like to see these younger players play even more. And so let me know in the comments what you think about this win against the Washington Wizards. What's your biggest takeaway? Let me know in the comments. And so I want to thank everybody out there for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. It means a lot as we try to reach our goal of 5,000 subscribers before the end of the NBA season out there. Make sure that you go ahead and mash on that subscribe button, as it means a lot. I believe about 73.5% that watch are not subscribed, so mash on that subscribe button for us. And look, even though, we're excited because we got a win. I don't care. It's against the Washington Wizards. I know we still have a lot of things to figure out. And as usual, I'm saying go Bulls, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.